Hi guys, we're live, I guess. This is Daniel, N0RAY here with Sebastian, KB0TTL, and we're going to be streaming here today. We're going to be streaming today from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. noon, tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. noon, and on Sunday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Just like of course, we couldn't go to Dayton this year, which is really unfortunate, but this year we are going to do a virtual stream. We got a sale going on. I'm going to announce all the sale items. We're actually going to be doing a really cool giveaway, and every single day a different one. Have to be present to win. If you can see me, go ahead and drop a comment from where you're from and that you can see us and that we're live. So go ahead and tell us what your name is and where you're from, what your call sign is, and we'll be watching the comments for you. So yeah. So really cool. Let's see if people are chiming in, but we'll wait a second here. Anyway, so this stream we hope you guys all enjoy. We're gonna be just answering questions. It's just like we're on a sales booth at the Hamvention, at Dayton Hamvention. Of course, I've been the last few years, and so we're gonna be fielding certain questions related to like sales, product features, anything related to that. Some things that we're not going to be doing is talking about like support related issues, like customer service related issues. Like those will be, you need to shelve and go and put those questions in the appropriate channel. So any questions you guys have about the products or what we're doing or features or like BridgeCom University, that's fine. Anything like that, anything you can think of, and I'll have some prompts and stuff for you guys. But that's all cool. And we'd love to answer that. We're going to be here for a couple hours just to hang out with you. We want to try to, of course, we couldn't go to Hamvention, so we want to try to create the experience as best we can, with the resources we have in the modern age. So it's pretty cool. Let's see. Got some people chiming in. We got Paul Passman, William Cisco, Nate Mirez, Paul Hansen, Christopher Turnage, Dick Burgess, Alan, Heath. Lots of cool people from all over New Jersey, Arkansas, Nashville, Seattle, Jackson, North Carolina. It looks like there's a lot of cool people here from all over the country. I'm so really happy you guys are all able to make it. This is really cool, the technology we have that we can do this stream and talk to people like all over the country, just from right here in our shop. Please keep in mind as well that this is it's Friday right here at BridgeCom Systems. This is a business day, so there may be some ambient noise in the background just from the normal goings on. So if you hear any of that, don't be alarmed. It's just a normal day. We will be coming back this weekend, and there shouldn't be any of that just because there's only going to be a few of us here just doing the stream for you. But yeah, so if you guys, thanks to everyone that's here. If you stay to the end, we're going to be doing a giveaway drawing every single day. Today we are going to be giving away a AnyTone 878 UV Plus dual band DMR handheld radio. This right here. A BCS 200 speaker mic, this right here, and an extra battery and belt clip, which is this right here. And we're going to give you a personalized Callsign sticker made by Greg, KC8GL. He was kind enough to provide the stickers and custom stickers, so that's actually one of our sale items. I'll go through that real quick. And we're going to be giving that away, and we're going to ship it to you all free, a total $359.97. But you do have to be present to win, so we'll draw that towards the end of the giveaway, and you do have to be live on the stream, and you have to comment in order to claim your prize. So, yeah, see here, Ham Radio 2.0 is chiming in. Really cool guy. Just recorded an interview with him, so I don't know if he's posted that or that should be posted soon, but I think we'll be actually engaging with him and some of the other YouTubers in their YouTubers Hamfest next weekend as well, so that'll be really nice. Cool. So yeah, if you guys have any questions at any time, feel free to chime in. So some of the sales we're going to have today it's really cool. We've pulled out a lot of the stops for you guys. So there's always a Hamvention sale. Everyone always wants a deal at Hamvention. So this year, we're going to be giving you a free Nagoya 701 high gain antenna. That's that over there. Wait, Sebastian, if you'd get that. And a free custom call sign sticker that's going to go right on the nameplate of your radio and also the nameplate of your 578 right here on the microphone. So free Nagoya and a free custom call sign sticker, $26 value when you purchase an AnyTone HT, either the 878 Plus, 878, or 868. And also, if you just purchase a mobile, we're going to be giving you a free custom call sign sticker. And all accessories this weekend, all AnyTone accessories like extra batteries, speaker mics, Nagoyas, anything like that, all of it's 20% off this weekend only. The sale goes from now until Sunday, May 17th at midnight or 11:59. And also, if you're looking for a new repeater system for yourself or for your club, we have a deal for that. You're going to get a free programming kit and a speaker mic, $115 value. So that's available this weekend, but we're also going to be dropping a code, and I can just tell you the code right now, but it's going to be on the sales page. The links should all be in the description below the stream for the giveaway to sign up there if you want to go sign up, and then also for the sale items if you're interested in purchasing those. The code is down there, and you can claim that up to 30 days. So like in June, it'll expire June 15th, because we know that it can take some time for you guys in the club to get together and decide on what repeater system you want to buy. Okay, cool. So as well as that, if you'd like to place an order anytime during the stream and during the day, we do have operators standing by to take your order. Give us a call at our phone number, 816-532-8451. Again, that's 816-532-8451. And all that information should be in the description below, all the ways to contact us. So if you'd like to give us a shout, place an order over the phone, we'd be happy to do that. Of course, we can't. I would love to take your order in person over the booth at Hamvention, but can't. So the phone call is almost the same, is almost as good. So cool. Yeah. So we're gonna probably go to the questions. See if anyone's asked anything. Let's see. So let's see. Hal Mandry is asking: do we have a handheld capable of doing GMRS? Sebastian, can our handheld do GMRS?
Yes, these are actually Part 90 certified radios. So yes, if you did program in GMRS frequencies, you can do that. Communicate back and forth on GMRS frequencies with these radios under Part 90.
In commercial mode, correct?
Commercial mode, that's right. So the radio has to be set to professional mode. Mm-hmm. What that will essentially do is lock out the keypad functions as to whether or not you could program in an additional memory channel or go directly to a specific frequency. So it does make this keypad kind of inert, turns it into a commercial radio like you'd see somebody walking around a factory in commercial mode or Part 90 mode. So yes.
And that's due to FCC regulations.
Yes.
And he's referring to the 878 Plus, the 878, and the 868 handheld radios.
We don't sell HF rigs yet, but working on that.
Yeah, we do have some projects in the pipeline.
I'm KB0TTL. I'll be trying to head that up here in the near future. So.
Yeah, and hello, it looks like we got a lot more people chiming in. We've got, Jerry Haas, Hamreader 2.0. Yeah, go ahead. You can address that.
Part 95, that's actually a subpart of 90. So, GMRS.
Yeah. And then there's really not a lot of GMRS. I think there's handhelds being produced, but there's not a lot of equipment. And seems to be that Part 90 equipment is really most of what you can get your hands on in terms of for GMRS use. So Jason is right, but you can actually use Part 90 commercial equipment for GMRS. Okay, cool. Okay, Charles Evans asks, can the mobile use the same hotspot as the handheld, I believe, the DV Mega? And the answer is yes. The mobile can use the same hotspot as the handheld. It works exactly the same. You can even use the code plugs from your handheld into the mobile. There's a procedure we have a video for that. So if you wanted to use your code plugs in the mobile, you totally can, and use it on the hotspot. We actually do sell a plug-and-play package for the mobile in the hotspot that's programmed up almost the same as the handheld in the hotspot. So it would work perfectly fine. Let's see. Somebody asks, okay, so Ron asks, are we streaming 10 to 12 for the next 3 days? No, we're not. We're going to be streaming 10 to 12 for today, Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, and we're going to be 1 to 3 on 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Central Time on Sunday, just due to people probably going to church in the morning and doing things with their family in the morning. So we decided to go 1 to 3 on Sunday. Let's see. Hello, all you people still coming in. James Borden from Arizona. We've got a lot of people coming in. Power output on the 878. Okay, so Joe Husker asks, what's the power output on the 578? The power output, you can go ahead.
It's rated at 50 watts for the 440 band. It usually chimes in right around 45 to 50 watts on our test subjects. Now, when you go down to the 220 band, that's where it gets interesting. It's rated at 10. It actually puts out between 5.5 and 10 watts. So in our commercials, we actually advertise it as putting out 5 watts, just to be conservative on the 220 band. And then on 2 meters, 50 watts likewise. So yes, that is the output power of the 578.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So Seth Thomas asks if the AnyTone 578 is going to have a detachable face. The answer to that is no, not at this point. Trust me, it's a highly requested feature for the radio. We would absolutely love it if it had one. But unfortunately, after all of our pestering of the factory, they still do not want to do a detachable face version for whatever reason. So as of this point, there's no plans to do a detachable face version. They do have some kind of Bluetooth hand mic in the works that's got like a screen on it that would kind of be a substitute for that. But we don't know exactly when that's going to be released, but that is kind of their like substitute for a detachable face. Now, a detachable face would be great, but the cool thing about the 578 is that it's got this really powerful top-firing speaker up here. And even mounted like underneath your seat or down on the floor or anything like that, you're still going to be able to hear it. And one other cool feature about this radio, the 578, is that this is actually a speaker mic. Is that correct?
It is.
So it's not just a mic, it's a speaker mic. So it does have a speaker for receiving audio in it. So you can have the radio mounted somewhere else and then have your mic up towards your, your person or your head or whatever. And you can actually hear people through the mic, so it's not as big of a deal. It's like you don't have to just rely on your radio for audio, if you understand. And of course, everything you see on the table here is available for sale right now. We're going to have that shipping out this week. There's a bit of a delay right now due to COVID. All the shipping companies are having delays. USPS is having delays, so there's going to be a bit of a delay. We don't have 2 to 3 day shipping right now. It's like 5 to 7 day shipping. But that stuff will all be shipping out this week if you'd like to place an order this weekend. Let's see if we have any more questions. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so Ken from Delaware asks if he purchased a plug-and-play package. Let's see, will you guys program it for me? And when I get the package, will I still have to get an IP from? So I don't know exactly what he means with IP.
Well, I'll speak to that here directly. You'll need a DMR ID number from radioid.net, which is free of charge, as well as your ham radio call sign. And yes, we do the programming that is between your radio and the hotspot, just a sample code plug, which includes 12 of the most used talk groups, just going back and forth from the handheld to the DV Mega. So yes, if you were to unbox this and plug in, it would be a virtual plug-and-play operation that is plugging this via the provided Ethernet cable into your Ethernet router and then punching up a few of the channels, which he's showing here on the radio that we have pre-programmed in. So yes, you can get on worldwide, you can get on your statewide talk group, you can get on some of the TAC talk groups. Some of the more popular talk groups come pre-programmed in this package. It's very nice for startup. You can then pull up the code plug on your computer, see the way that we have the channels entered, and enter some of your own channels just based on the same format. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Like Ham Radio 2.0 said, please hit the like button if you like this live stream. We really appreciate it. We do these live streams because we've done them in the past, and you guys have really liked the live streams, and so we want to, we need to know if you guys still like them. So if you do, please go down and hit the ravishing like button on this live stream, and so we can do some more for you. Let's see. See if any more questions. So somebody asked, is there a delay between ordering and it being shipped? I don't know exactly what he's referencing. But they're probably like maybe a plug-and-play package. Yes, there can be. As I said, right now we do have a bit of a delay on DV Megas right at this point. As it says on our pages, the factory DV Mega that produces them in the Netherlands They actually had their manufacturing equipment confiscated by the government to make ventilators for COVID-19. So they have all that back now, but there was a bit of a delay in supply. So I think at this point we have like a 2-week delay or something like that from when we're going to get our shipment of DV Megas. But everything else should be shipping out soon. All the radios, the 578s, 878 pluses, all that kind of stuff will be shipping out this week. All right. Okay, John Carfang asks, how do you win the prize today? So, John, as I said, we are going to be giving away a AnyTone 878 Plus dual band DMR HT, a BCS 200 speaker mic, extra battery and belt clip, and a personalized Callsign sticker. Ship it all to your door. To win that, you have to go down in the description below and hit that the giveaway link. I think it's the day one. It's a Gleam. I think it's on our page, and you just need to sign into that. Put your email and Callsign in. Sign up. And at the end of this stream, you do have to be present on the stream to win. I'm going to go over here to my computer and draw a winner. And to claim your prize, you'll need to just comment in the comments and to claim it. And then we will note you down, and we'll get that sent out to you this week. That's how you win. Let's see. Okay, all right. Any plans for Linux support or integration with Chirp?
I've actually been monitoring that situation closely, and there is no official support for Linux or for Chirp here at this time, but I am constantly sending emails to the factory, hey, can you update me on this? Hey, can you update me on this? So there are a few individuals online who have released videos of a Macintosh running Windows in an emulator box and then, of course, programming one of these radios. There are also videos online of a Wine emulator being used in Linux to program an 868. However, again, this is not mainstream, and it seems every time a new version of CPS comes out, they have trouble. So we are still waiting on development on that front.
Awesome. Okay. Okay, they don't see the link. We'll get that link posted up in the comments or or in the description of the video. So if one of my guys could post that in there, that would be input and tag that or clip it up to the top. That'd be fantastic. So you guys can enter the giveaway, and one of you will win this prize. I don't know how many people are on the stream right at this moment, but it's relative to our other giveaways that run for like a month. There's probably not going to be very many people, probably in the hundreds or thousands instead of a lot more than that. And so you guys have a lot better odds today of winning if you stay till the end of the stream, because if you leave, then you have a 100% chance to not win. So make sure you stay till the end. Okay, any deal on buying a handheld this weekend? Hal Manduri asks. Yes, there is a deal. So if you buy an AnyTone 878 Plus or any of the other AnyTone DMR HTs, we are going to give you a free Nagoya 701 high gain antenna and a free custom call sign sticker that will have your call sign on there, and it will replace the AnyTone label made by our friend Greg KC8GL when you buy an AnyTone HT. So that is the deal for this weekend. And that deal is only valid until Sunday at midnight, and that's it. Okay. See if there's any more. Let's see. Well, yeah, really awesome prize package. It would be a really awesome prize package. You guys should go and sign up below or in the comments, wherever the link's posted. Okay. So I'm going to make sure that link is posted up there. Let's see what else. What other people are... Where do you sign up for the giveaway? If whoever's moderating the comments could please just put that link in the giveaway there, or for the giveaway, so that way people can sign up. It's day one for the Gleam, and they can just put your email in and your name and call sign, and you will be entered to win. So cool. Yeah, going forward. So we're here just to like run in the booth again. If you like this, go ahead and people, if there's any more people viewing that have jumped in a little bit later, go ahead and put where you're from and what your name is and what your call sign is in the comments. We'd love to see who's here and who's coming. Absolutely. So that'd be great. Let's see. All right. So they're getting the link up. Just stand by, folks, and they'll get that up post haste for you. In addition to telling us where you're from, who you are, if you have any questions regarding products, features, new things, anything like that, BridgeCom University, video editions, anything we're doing, please drop it in the comments, and we'd love to answer it. Let's see. With an 878 with no DTMF keypad ever be in production geared for commercial users. Yep, so that's actually one of the projects we're working on, we actually may release a product like that. That's like exactly what you said, just kind of a more basic 878 without a keypad, maybe even without a screen for a commercial user, because Mr. Commercial and Mr. End user doesn't really need to have all that complicated. They just need a knob for the channels and a push to talk button. So we will probably release one of those at some point.
We're reviewing a few radio candidates for that right now. I'm part of that team. So.
Yep. Okay, cool. Let's see what else. Okay, what's the difference? Okay, Paul Hansen asked, what's the difference between the 868 and the 878? Very glad you asked. So there's 3 different models. There actually is a video on all of the product pages for this question, but I'm going to go ahead and answer it right here. Okay. So the difference is that the 878 has most everything that the 878 has, and I'm not, please forgive me if I mess up a few things. I don't have it in front of me, so just from memory. But basically, the 878 has a few extra features. It's got 200,000 contacts as opposed to the 868 only has 150,000 contacts, and we are actually or DMR IDs rather. And we are actually over 150,000 DMR IDs in the world. So they will not all fit in the 868 at this point, but they will all fit in the 878, okay? So the 878 has a few other cool features. It's got roaming capability so that you can, like, as you're driving down the road, you've got your repeaters programmed in. It will actually switch, if you have it turned on, switch between whatever the strongest repeater at the time is. So that way you don't have to manually do that, and it can just automatically give you the best signal strength as you go down the road. In addition to that, it also has analog APRS transmit, which is a big feature, so you can kind of beacon out your position. It does not have APRS receive on analog or digital, so you cannot see where like other people are from your radio. You'll need a separate device for that. But that's another cool feature. Any other features that it has besides those 2? I think
those are, I believe you've named off a canonical list.
Okay, there may be a couple other ones. And then the only big difference between the 878 and the 878 Plus, is that the 878 Plus has a Bluetooth capability, so that you can actually connect it to your Bluetooth audio device, like your car stereo system, Bluetooth headset, speaker, anything like that, and the push-to-talk button at the same time, and you can kind of have an almost hands-free setup to talk from, which is really cool. We have it's our most popular radio. A lot of people love that feature. Let's see if there's any more questions.
Well, there was one that went past, and you had just asked here if the 878 or 868 does GMRS and mirrors as well as FRS. Now, in FRS, I could pretty much say no, just across the board. FRS, you cannot have a removable antenna. These radios have a removable antenna. FRS has to be type accepted specifically. These radios are not type accepted specifically for FRS. So as far as GMRS, yes, limited use on GMRS with the GMRS license, yes. Mirrors is still questionable, as I believe it has to have some kind of additional certification. So GMRS, I believe, yes, but as far as FRS and mirrors, I would go with an actual certified radio.
Okay. I think Jeffrey's asking if these radios can do analog as well as DMR digital, and the answer is, of course, yes. These radios will work on analog 440 and 2 meter, as well as DMR 440 and 2 meter, and the 578 is actually on 220 as well. So it's a tri-band radio, and it'll work on analog and digital on 220.
And now none of these radios have single sideband on them yet. They come out with new radios every year, but right now none of our radios do sideband.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay, so Phil Crocker's asking if he placed an order last week, can he get his Hamvention stuff free? The answer to that is probably not. The only orders we'll honor for free stuff is ones that haven't been fulfilled from like today or like yesterday. That if it's still going to go out. So there's no retroing of the sales. We just, for the stuff that's unfulfilled or stuff that's going out or ordered within the 3-day period, is the only thing that's like qualifies for the free items.
Is it Part 90 certified? Oh yes, it is Part 90 certified.
That's a good question.
Cool.
Yep. So all of our radios, the 878, 878 Plus, 868, and this 578 mobile, the tri-band mobile, it is, or is it?
No, the dual band mobile
Yeah.
is Part 90 certified. The tri-band is not.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that contains the 220 band loses its certification. So if it has the 220 band, it cannot be Part 90 certified. But any radio that we sell that does not have the 220 band, which includes the AnyTone handhelds and the mobiles that do not include the 220 band, are Part 90 certified.
Yeah. So there's actually two versions of this 578 mobile. There's an amateur version, which is from the factory, only able to transmit on the amateur bands, but it can receive on the full spectrums. There's actually a commercial version that we sell that's a dual band radio that can transmit on receive on the full UHF 440 and 2 meter spectrums. And it is Part 90 accepted. This amateur one, I believe, is Part 15, so it can receive on the bands. But these handhelds are all Part 90 dual band radios. But from the factory, they're going to come locked to the amateur bands per FCC regulation. And if you have a commercial use, you can turn them into professional mode and use them on professional frequencies.
Yes.
Yeah. But it will lose you some things like locking out the keypad and such as per FCC regulation. Okay. Okay, Dan asks, do you need a DMR hotspot to work from home? I guess like maybe work the radio, perhaps. What answer that?
If you're within a few miles of a DMR repeater, you'll not technically need the hotspot, but the hotspot is recommended. Number one, suppose the repeater is busy on a different talk group than what you want to use. You're going to want that hotspot to get on the talk group that your friends and family are on across the country. So is the hotspot a major convenience in all of this? Oh yes, but if you're within range of a DMR repeater, you could still use talk groups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you get really two ways you can use the DMR radios with, like you said, with repeaters if you have them in your area, or you can get a hotspot like this DV Mega for talking from the convenience of your own home on internationally all over the country. And you can even take it with you and travel with it, and you won't have to have the inconvenience of having to program in all of the local repeaters in whatever locality you travel to, because your hotspot will always be consistent and always stay the same, as long as you have an internet connection. Let's see. Yeah, or you can, like Hamrated 2.0 says, you can work simplex on DMR or analog with a fellow ham. That works as well. Okay. Let's see, multiple networks on the same code plug. Okay, yeah, you can answer that. Rick Klingensmith asks if you can use multiple networks on the same code plug, like a local repeater and Brandmeister through a hotspot. So if you can, basically, I would interpret that as, can he have all those channels on the same code plug in his radio at the same time and like switch between them?
Or we call that mixed mode analog and digital. Yes, you can have analog and digital channels on the same radio in the same code plug, or even programmed into the same zone. You can have both analog and digital. So yes.
Well, and can he have like repeater channels and like hotspot channels all in the same code plug?
Oh yes. Oh yes, just put them all. I would prefer to sort them into different zones, but you don't have to. And yes, it will work.
Okay. Great. Chris Dameron asks, does the DV Mega work with Wi-Fi or on Ethernet cable? And the answer is yes, it does both. So it can work on both. When you buy a plug-and-play package from us, we actually send you a Cat5 Ethernet cable. And so when you get the radio, you're just going to plug that straight into or the hotspot, you're going to plug it into your router, and it's just going to work right out of the box. But we actually have a video that I actually recorded that shows you how to set up your Wi-Fi on the DV Mega in just a few minutes, under 10 minutes or so. And that will show you how to set up the Wi-Fi so that you don't have to use your Ethernet cable, but it will work on both Ethernet and Wi-Fi. Okay. All right. Let's see, anything else? Don't have... Okay, so Keith asks, if you don't have any DMR repeaters locally, a hotspot would be needed from here within his understanding. Yeah, so if you didn't have any repeaters locally, say you lived out in the boonies or away from any DMR activity, yes, you could either talk locally with guys, just like radio to radio, or yes, you would need a hotspot to talk via the internet to other linked repeater systems and other hotspot users. That would be required. Okay. Charles Evans asks, how much data does the hotspot use while mobile like a minimum. So if you want to answer that, it's not very much.
Not much at all. I don't have the exact specifications written down, but I'll tell you this. I've actually seen cellular phones being used as the tethering, as the Wi-Fi hotspot to run this off of. It'll run off of 4G with, say, like half the signal bars going in. So I would say between 3G and 4G speeds on a cellular phone should be more than enough to carry on that voice over IP data connection on that hotspot. So it's not using much.
Okay. Yeah, it's just voice packets.
Yeah.
Really, really light. How Manduri asked, will the handheld software work on Apple? I assume he's talking about the AnyTone handheld's programming software, and the answer for that is no. It will not work on Apple. It will not work on a Mac. It is Windows only programming software. It's Windows only for both the handheld radios and the mobile radios like this 578. It is Windows only. We recommend you get, if you don't have a Windows computer, you get one. We do have a video showing you how to basically run Windows on an emulator on a Mac, but it's not so it is possible, via kind of an indirect way to use this software on a Mac, but we recommend you get a Windows machine. Almost any Windows machine will work. You can just buy, if you don't have one, like any Windows XP or better, like, very low spec laptop will work, anything like that. The software is not very, intensive on your hardware or anything like that, but you do need a Windows machine. Okay. Paul Hansen asked, can you program the DV Mega to work on Brandmeister, TTGIF, and DMR Mark? Sebastian?
TGIF. I've not actually seen a successful example of it running on TGIF before. DMR Mark. Let's see here. DMR Mark apparently is the predecessor, shall I say, to what Brandmeister is now. I have seen people successfully put in talk groups for DMR Mark and use them on DMR Repeater or Hotspot. TGIF question mark. I've never actually gotten TGIF to work on one of these radios. So,
but definitely Brandmeister.
Yeah, definitely Brandmeister.
Brandmeister will definitely work. That's what we program all of our plug and play packages on. Is I think 12 or 13 Brandmeister channels. So yeah, let's see. Daniel Franciscus asks, do you think we might see APRS receive messaging in the future? It is possible, but I think there's some developmental challenges to overcome with AnyTone's development team in China.
The radio would have to be able to decode the packets. It cannot right now.
Yep. So that's just something I don't think they've figured out, but it's possible, but there's no ETA at this point. Okay, any other questions? If you have any questions about product features, anything we sell, the university, anything like that, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. If you haven't already, please sign up to the giveaway that we're going to be drawing here at the end. And if you'd like to order anything, there should be links in the description, or check out our website, bridgecomsystems.com. There'll be a big banner that will go to all of the things on sale. And you can place an order today on the website, or over the phone, or you can even send us a message on email, Facebook Messenger, anything like that, and we will get back to you promptly to help you place your order. So go in here to the questions again. Okay. Links are in the description. Yep. Let's see. If you have more than... Okay, so Hal again asks, if you have more than one DMR ID, can you switch on the fly? Probably have to be more specific about what you mean to switch.
Well, DMR IDs, let's see here. So as far as the AnyTone radio is concerned, in digital context, that is digital IDs, you can put in a number of DMR IDs. Now keep in mind, the DMR ID is also relevant to the channel itself that you program into the radio. So what that means is, in your code plug, you can have a channel programmed with your DMR ID, and you can have a channel programmed with, say, a friend of yours' DMR ID. So yes, the radio supports multiple DMR IDs. So what you'll kind of want to do, if you have a radio that you and your spouse use, if you're both licensed, you and your friend use, if you're both licensed, is to each create your own zone and have your own channels with your own ID in it, so that there's no confusion as to who is using this radio when you key up. So yeah, you can have more than one DMR ID in your radio.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, somebody asks, can the DV Mega Hotspot be used on, I believe DMR and System Fusion, Yaesu System Fusion at the same time, probably with 2 different radios. I believe the answer is yes. It can be programmed up for both, right?
Well, let me confront that here. The hotspot can be on one talk group at a time. So suppose you're on DMR, you're having a nice conversation. You have System Fusion also enabled in Pi-Star. Your friend comes along with his System Fusion radio, keys up. Okay, what's going to happen is that's going to interrupt the conversation that you're having on your DMR talk group, and it's going to switch over to his System Fusion talk group. So yes, it'll go from one to the other, but they will not happen simultaneously.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yep. And some other people are asking, maybe new people are asking, where do they sign up for the giveaway? I believe the link is, it should, if you guys can go ahead and repost that again to sign up for the giveaway, that'd be great. But it should probably be in the description of the video down below as well. And all the product links to go and get one of these special deals available only this weekend until Sunday, May 17th at midnight. So make sure if you're looking to get a radio, looking to get an 878 or a 578, you go down and go ahead and purchase one of these this weekend. As you know, right now we are having, there's been shortages with the factories that we're working with, just due to the whole global pandemic thing, and so radios, the stock is kind of finicky. Sometimes we have run out recently on some items. So if you're looking to get a radio, get it now before we run out again. Especially with this great deal that's going on. This is the best time for sure. So going to the comments again, let's see. Okay. So Reverend David E. Ham asks, does the DV Mega need a separate DMR ID than the HT?
It can use, and typically does use, the same DMR ID as the HT. Now, if you have more than one DMR ID, as long as it is your DMR ID, and as long as you have your DV Mega set up as public node, that is, anyone with any DMR ID can access it, then it will not matter what DMR ID is programmed into your radio versus what DMR ID is programmed into your hotspot. And yes, the transmission will still go out as the DMR ID that is programmed into your radio, regardless of the DMR ID that your hotspot is using.
Okay, cool. And some people are asking, when is the giveaway going to take place? The giveaway is right now, it's going on, and it will be, you can sign up in the comments below. There's a link to the sign up page, and I am going to go at the end of this giveaway today, in probably an hour, 15 minutes or so. I am going to actually draw it right here live, the winner, and the winner will have to comment on the stream to claim their prize. If they do not comment, they will forfeit, and I will draw somebody else. So you have to be present on the stream to win. The giveaway is going on right now. So sign up below and stay till the end so we can hopefully draw your name. You can win.
DV Mega can be used on D-Star. DV Mega can be used on Fusion. DV Mega can be used on Brandmeister. DV Mega is multi-mode. The DV Mega is not limited by just the radios we sell. If you have a digital mode radio, chances are you're going to use it on the DV Mega.
Yeah, so I think even right here on the front of the box, it even advertises that it'll work on DMR, Fusion, and D-Star right out of the box. So those three, and you have to have a radio with that mode to use those modes. That you cannot use them with a DMR radio. You can't use a DMR radio on Fusion or D-Star. You have to have a Fusion or D-Star radio to do that.
Oh yes, I'll be checking out TGIF, by the way, too. There, and I've seen a number of comments, and I've received a few emails, so it does spark my curiosity here. I might be seeing y'all on there. That sounds cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if we can go ahead and drop the link in the comment section, perhaps, and and that way just pin it to the top or just post it in there every so often so people can get it. They don't seem to be finding it in the description. That'd be great. Let's see if we have any more questions. Okay. How do I turn off dual monitoring on a subchannel? We can get that. Okay. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, please drop them in the comments. We're standing by. We're here for you for the next hour and a half, just here to answer your questions, just here to serve you guys. Again, we really appreciate the support you guys have given us, and we just want to give back with our support videos and having these live streams. We wish we would have been there with you guys at Hamvention. Fortunately, got canceled, but that's okay. I think we've got some holy rain here in Missouri, It always seems to rain in Dayton every single year without any kind of hesitation. It's kind of like the mecca of ham radio, as it were, and so that's always really neat. But we are getting some rain here in Missouri, which is neat, just like we would have at Hamvention. So that's cool. Okay, let's see. Yep, Hank, I think we're gonna post we should be posting the link in the actual comments of the video as well, so that you can sign up to the live stream or to the giveaway. Yep, there it's posted right there. So you should be able to sign up. Just click that, copy and paste it in your browser, or click the link in the comments if it lets you, and then you should be able to go sign up. So we can just post that periodically. Also, if we can drop a link to the sales page for all these awesome deals that are very exclusive, limited time for just this weekend only, if we can drop that link in the comments, that'd be great as well. Let's see. Any other questions that we have? And guys, just to let you know, we're looking over here to the side because we've got a TV up that has all the questions you guys are dropping in, kind of displaying them and running down. So that's why we're looking off to the side here. It's to see the questions. Yep. Okay. All right. Will 878 Plus will it ever be able to know the difference between DST and regular time? That must just be a setting or something like that.
Will it auto adjust? And now you got to go in there and adjust it each time. It's not smart like that, unfortunately. Not yet, anyway.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks for Frank for thanking us. Yeah, absolutely. We want to, as I said, we want to make sure that you guys, have some interaction. We love interacting with you guys. And this is the best way we can do it in the circumstances right now. And so we really enjoy putting these on. We will be having another stream tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. noon Central Standard Time right here on our YouTube channel. And we'll be sending out an email with the link as well and a reminder. So you can join us then. And you can also join us Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. Central Time. And we will be having a different giveaway every single day. So we'll have 3 winners this weekend. So you can have up to 3 chances to win. And we'll be drawing one at the end of this giveaway or the end of this live stream, one tomorrow at the end of that live stream, and one going through on the Sunday live stream. So those will be open during the live stream and they will close before it ends. So make sure you get here every day for a chance to win an awesome prize pack. Let's see if we have any questions, and I can tell you what we're actually going to be giving away the next couple days to, just really get you guys excited. Let's see. Okay. What is a common repeater frequency offset in the 70 centimeter band?
That is 5 megahertz.
5 megahertz. Yeah.
Usually plus. Yeah.
Okay. Great. Let's see. Okay. How does a rig know to switch? Okay. Code Master asks, how does the rig know to switch to the best repeater? Does it listen to the repeater frequencies? Does it chunk the repeater? So do you know how that works on the roaming? I would assume that he's talking about roaming functionality, switching between repeaters.
Now, while I have not actually used that because we don't have that many digital repeaters here in the area, I have talked to a few that have, and what they have told me is that basically you have your roaming list, that is repeaters that your radio does check, yes, signal strength of, digital repeaters mostly, and yes, whatever has the better of the two, it switches to. So that would be roaming from within a roaming list.
Yeah. And it's typically based on the strongest signal.
We still have yet to test it out because there's not a lot of digital stuff here in Smithville. So, yeah.
Yep. Cool. Let's see. Any comments? Only chat box. Yeah. Yeah, the lunch lines are way shorter, guys, this year. You're not going to be able to indulge in all of the greasy Hamfest food that's available, but I'm sure you can find some in your local area. So, but that would have been nice. So, yeah. So just in here, I'm going to just let you know we are going to be, as I said, we're going to be having 2 more giveaways. So today's giveaway, again, we're going to be giving away an 878 Plus dual band DMR HT, a BCS 200 speaker mic, an extra battery and belt clip, a personalized custom call sign sticker that's going to replace the AnyTone logo here with your call sign, and we're going to ship it all to you for a grand total of $359.97 in winnings. And we're going to be drawing that winner today, right here on the stream in just an hour or so. So click the link. There's a link in the comments section somewhere, and there's also a link, I believe, in the description below this video. So you can win all that. Now for tomorrow's giveaway, another awesome giveaway. We're going to be giving away an AnyTone ATD 878 UV3 Pro tri-band DMR mobile. That's this one right here with the speaker mic and everything. We're going to give you the tri-band mobile antenna, if you can see that right there. It's kind of a big antenna. That's tri-band, 440, 2 meter, and 220. So we're going to be giving you that. We're also going to be giving you a personalized custom call sign sticker that's going to replace the sticker on your speaker mic here. And we're also going to cover the shipping for you for a grand total of $539.98 in winnings for that. And that giveaway, again, will be announced tomorrow during the stream, and the winner will be drawn during the stream. And again, you can also order any of these products, and we are going to be giving you a free Nagoya 701 antenna with your purchase of a handheld, and a custom call sign sticker, a free custom call sign sticker when you order a handheld. And if you order a mobile, we're going to be giving you a free custom call sign sticker with that this weekend only. Now, go to some more questions here, and then I'll tell you what we're going to be giving away on Sunday. So let's see if we have anything else. Okay. What about an update to your code plugs from a website? I live in LA. Okay, so this is Louis. He's probably referring to our code plug bank on the website. So that code plug bank, we would love it if you guys would send us some more code plugs. What we have on there, the whole thing is all user submitted code plugs. Okay, we are only in Kansas City, Missouri right now, so we are not in your local area, in your state. And we would love it if you guys would send us in your code plugs from your localities, because there's a lot of people that have been using it, and a lot more people can be helped. We don't have every state so far. We don't have a whole lot of code plugs for each state, maybe like 1 or 2 for the ones we have. But if you see that, go to the bank and you see some vacancies. We would love it if you have a code plug that you would like to submit. There's instructions on the download a code plug page on our site. If you click that, there'll be instructions on how to submit a code plug. That's all totally user submitted. And we moderate that and put them up there. But if you have a code plug you'd like to submit, please do that. There's a ton of users on this stream and elsewhere that would love for you to help them get on DMR and grow this experience for everybody. Okay, all right, let's see. Chris asks, tell us how promiscuous mode works on the 868 handheld, and is it worth being in promiscuous mode? So can you kind of explain that one?
Okay, so what happens in promiscuous mode, and let me just say this, if you're on a repeater, you have the 2 time slots. You have usually a time slot that's designated for the repeater only, that is for club nets, things of that nature, for normal repeater traffic. Still in digital mode, but yes, it's the repeater itself. Then you have that second time slot, which is for talk groups. So if you want to monitor the entire repeater, that is both time slots, everything that goes on that repeater, then you want promiscuous mode. Also, if you're not aware of what time slot that repeater is using, and you're just scanning, you're just browsing, you're just dropping past, and you want to listen to it, then sure. What you can go ahead and do is put it in promiscuous mode. You'll get either time slot. So that's why you would use it.
There you go. Hopefully that answered your question. So we'll get some more questions in here. And, okay, John Bowman asked, will a code plug from my 868 work on the 878? And the answer to that is yes, it will. Does it require any modification, Sebastian?
Yes, it does, and we have an excellent video online and on YouTube as well on how to convert that code plug. Basically what it involves reading the code plug just off of your default radio. That is, when you get it out of the box, you read from radio. There's the default code plug that's in the radio, pops up on your screen. Then from your other CPS for your 868, you would read your code plug in. You'd go to Tools, you would go to Export, you'd go to Export All. It exports all of the lists from your radio. Then what you do is you import those lists into your new radio. So will the RDT file from the one radio immediately copy over to the other radio? No. You'd have to go through that little conversion process. I've got videos on it, and it does work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so piggybacking off that, one thing that all these radios we sell come with is our BridgeCom University course that we've painstakingly created over the last year or so for both the AnyTone handhelds like this 878 Plus here, and also we have a new one recently came out for the mobile it's a catalog of all of our support videos that we've made, all of our tutorials, from getting it out of the box and setting it up to building a code plug, to getting on the air, making contacts, and every little tweak and setting in between. That we found is there's a catalog of all that. There's, I think, almost 90 videos, maybe even over 90 videos in the handheld one. And there's I think little bit around 20 videos in the mobile one. So when you buy a handheld or mobile, that is a $97 value, and we throw it in free when you buy one of our products here. You'll get the free course associated with that radio. So if you buy the handheld, you'll get the handheld course, and if you buy the mobile, you get the mobile course. But that's our extensive library that has all the videos and tutorials we've referenced here. And actually, we just recently added transcription written tutorials to the the handheld course. So like if you want to go in and just read through it instead of watching the video, or like Control F and find different pieces and parts, we've made it a lot easier for you in the BridgeCom University. So, and we're going to be adding like downloads, PDF downloads of those as well soon. And we should have if it's not already, should have the mobile version transcribed as well, to just add more value to you guys and really make the university as easy to use as possible. So it's as easy as possible for you to get on and use DMR. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Wesley Johns is asking, since he's new to ham radio, can he pay us to program his radio with the frequencies in his area? So the answer to that is no, we do not program our radios with your local frequencies, and that is due to the simple fact that we cannot test what we program into your radios just due to we're not in your local area. So the programming service that we offer is our plug-and-play package. That's a radio, like this 878 Plus, a DMR hotspot, and a small programming fee. All you have to do is provide us your call sign and your DMR ID, and we'll program that up with, like, I believe the top 11 or our 12 most popular talk groups on Brandmeister, plus your local statewide talk group and your regional talk group, and that will be sent to you plug and play. And that's about as local as we can go, because we can test all that stuff from our shop here to make sure it works when it gets to your door. But we do not do any local repeater programming. It's a common question. But we'd love to, but unfortunately we cannot due to the fact that we just cannot test it. Okay, let's see anything else. Joe asks, what's the average battery life of an 878? Of course, that's an interesting question to answer, because you cannot, depends on how you use it and stuff like that. But we found that this battery on here is absolutely fantastic. It's a 3100 milliamp, so it's fairly large. And depending on usage, we've had guys report that this battery will last, even with the radio on and listening, for days or even weeks without charging. It is an extremely stout battery.
Well, I can comment on that. So when I have this on the home hotspot and I'm doing QSOs back and forth on Worldwide and a few other talk groups, if I just want to monitor, yeah, I can have this on all day. I don't really see any diminishment in the power after a day. I charge it anyway, but within a day's time, I'm probably picking it up every hour, talking maybe, 5-10 minutes on it out of the hour duty cycle on days that I heavily use it. And I really don't see any problem keeping a charged battery throughout that process. Mm-hmm. So
cool. What do you know what some guys are asking, what is the latest firmware on the 878 this time? Do you know what the latest firmware version is?
That is version 1.18 is the latest firmware.
Mm-hmm.
And keep in mind that there are some occurrences where code plugs that were written in 1.17 have trouble copying the CSV files over to 1.18. So in current mode, what we're going to ask that you do, if you're having that problem, is to go ahead and update your firmware on the radio to version 1.18, and then use CPS 1.17 until that is solved. And yes, the CPS is, actually the firmware 1.18 is backward compatible to CPS 1.17 for the time being. So yes, but it is 1.18 firmware.
Okay. I think somebody's trying to add what the radio is, or somebody's trying to ask what this radio is made of, or what it's, built like, if it's solid or not. And this is actually, it's a plastic radio. The handheld it's very strong. Again, this is a commercial grade radio.
I'm going to answer that question for you.
Yeah, we can just drop it right there.
It's a concrete floor.
Yeah, and there's going to be barely a scratch. It's a very durable piece of equipment, and it's actually, I think, part 50 something. It's like water resistant, splash resistant as well. You've got a really good seal. This is, if you see back here. Can we switch to the product zoom footage? So we've got, let me know when we are. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the radio here. Okay. So we got the radio here. It's plastic, as you can see. We've got this it's all metal on the inside, okay? This is, I believe, aluminum. but you've got a gasket seal here with the battery, and this is an extremely durable rig. Really solid buttons, really tight, nice screen, and you got your really sturdy battery. This is a fairly large battery, as you can see, 3100 milliamp, and just pops right in there, very secure. Belt clip right here. This is very firm. It's going to feel really nice in your hand, like that. Fits really great. See it booting up here. So yeah, it's a really solid rig. You can drop it. You're probably not even going to see a scuff. Very durable if you were curious. Switch back to the regular screen. Cool. Yep, so the one we dropped is just a
this is a short demo version. We use it to test repeaters. That's what it's here for.
Yep, just in the shop. So don't be alarmed. You'll get new equipment if you win the giveaway. And make sure to sign up via the link in the description or in the comment section. The giveaway, again, still able to sign up until the end of the stream when I draw the winner.
Yes, I was confident to do that drop. I've dropped mine down the stairs before, so if that tells you anything, then it works.
Yep. Yeah, very durable. You're not gonna. Don't worry about dropping it, or I wouldn't recommend it, but if it just happens, wouldn't be too concerned about it. Very durable. Okay, Paul Hansen asked, "Do the radio ship with the latest firmware?"
Okay, so we get the shipments in, by boat, by plane. Typically, yes. Typically, they are on the latest firmware. Occasionally, we have had a user just during transition report, "Hey, I had to put the newest firmware on." Note, your firmware is going to come out on these radios an average of a month to a month and a half. Is there a chance that it won't have the latest firmware on it when it arrives? Yes, there's always that chance, but usually it has the latest firmware.
And I think it's a big concern amongst a lot of people that you have to have the latest firmware all the time, and it just has to be updated. But is there really do you really need to have the latest firmware all the time? Is it really that big of a deal?
You do not. I've actually had people using firmware as early as 1.12 without problem. So if your radio does what you need it to do you really need to update the firmware? No. Should you really update the firmware? No. If you're running into issues with your radio, or you hear about some new feature that just came out and you've heard or seen on the firmware log that, hey, this is more developed in this version of firmware, go for it. But now you don't have to do that.
Okay. Chris is asking if we have a pouch for this radio. I think if there's one in the box down there, if you fish down in there, we can show that off. We do have a case for this radio. It's kind of like a pouch. It's like a faux leather pouch. Here we go. If we can switch over to the product display camera. Okay, great. All right, so right here we've got our leather pouch. This has a nice screen on it, some vents for the speaker and stuff, and it does come with a lanyard strap you can tie to it, so like that. But it's just like a solid case. Got some elastic on here to clamp around the radio, and we can go ahead and put the radio in it to just kind of show you. So it will fit on there with the belt clip and battery attached, if you were concerned. So it just sticks right in there like that, and then this just clips around the buttons and the knobs and such, and just you can see the belt clip sticks out the back right there, and it's got this lanyard strap right here, and I think there's one on the other side, or it's up here. So that's where you would attach your attach points would be, but you can still manipulate the radio, click all the buttons, and talk and do it and everything with this screen protector on here as well, so if you want to protect your radio. So if we switch back to the regular camera, so that is available. That is normally, I believe, $25, but right now all accessories they're 20% off all AnyTone accessories. So this case is 20% off, the speaker mics, batteries, Nagoya antennas, even this tri-band antenna for the 578 mobile, all 20% off right now. This weekend only until Sunday, May 17th at midnight. Okay, yep, we've just posted a link there to the sale. So if you go to that page, there'll be a directory to all the different sales going on, and you just use the links in the directory and find whatever you're looking for. We have operators standing by today all day to take your order over the phone if you're not comfortable ordering on the website. But if you'd like to order on the website, it's totally fine, and you'll totally be able to get the deal. Just follow the links in that link there, and yeah, place your order. We'd love to serve you. Okay. Yes, Leo says the volume on the 878 is incredible. Yes, it is incredible. The volume on the 878 and the 578, we've heard reports from our users, and also there's videos from a lot of the popular YouTubers. I think K6UDA, Ham Radio Crash Course, Ham Radio Concepts, I believe, as well, and then they've all reported that the audio, especially on the mobile and the handheld, is very loud. These are very loud speakers on these. And of course they can be turned down, but it's always better to have a speaker that can be loud and you can hear it over a lot of, background noise or noisy environment than a speaker that's quiet. And not only is it loud, but it's also very, very clear on both digital and analog, on all your receives, and even when you transmit out. Transmitter's very clean. Signals coming very clean on your people that you're talking to. They have very clean transmitters and receivers. Audio quality is fantastic, and the speakers for these are fantastic and can be very loud if you need them to be, especially for the mobile. Very important if you have it mounted somewhere not necessarily close to you. That speaker is going to have no problem getting over your ambient, vehicle noise or background noise or road noise or anything like that. You're going to be able to hear the radio. Yeah, like Seth Thomas says, radios are super loud and clear. Yeah, so he's probably a customer, and he's got experience. I mean, I'm not. You can go look up a bunch of videos. We have them on a lot of the sales pages, but there's a lot of demos of this thing, and that's one of this radio's best qualities in terms of actual just day-to-day usability. Okay. All right, I think somebody's, let's see, another question. Thanks for the pouch. Okay, so Sore Thumb asks, can those that don't have the 878 Plus get Bluetooth, get this as an add-on, or is the Bluetooth 878 the only option? I think he's talking about if they have like an 868 or an 878, can they get some kind of Bluetooth module with it? We have seen one floating around in the past. I think when they first released the 878 Plus, we do not sell that module. I don't know if anybody sells it anymore, but we do not sell that module. We do not do the installs for it. The only way that we have for you to get a Bluetooth 878 is to buy a Bluetooth 878 Plus. And even if you were to install it, it'd be pretty messy and probably more expensive than just buying a new radio.
These are not easy to take apart, by the way. So.
Again, built like a tank, and they're not made to be, disassembled and reassembled. Okay. Hal Mandry asked, were they made, or are they Chinese made? Yes, these radios are made in China by AnyTone. AnyTone is the actual company that makes them. There seems to be a misconception that the BridgeCom is like AnyTone USA or something like that. We are just a dealer for AnyTone. There's a few other dealers as well. We just happen to provide a lot more content and a lot more support for these radios than most anyone else that sells it. So that's why I think that there's a confusion between who makes these and stuff. AnyTone is the company that makes them and develops them and stuff. BridgeCom is a dealer that sells them, and we just provide a lot of support, and we've made a lot of content for these radios. But they're, again, very good quality, as we, very well loved by everyone that's used them and everyone that's reviewed them.
Almost all of the content for these radios, by the way, is produced by users like you and I right here in the U.S. making videos and being part of the AnyTone community. Very little, if anything, actually comes from AnyTone on how to use the radio, so it's user-based.
Absolutely. So Mike Barefoot asks, looks like he's a motorcycle cop, will the 878 Bluetooth work with his helmet mic? And the answer is yes, it will. The Bluetooth on the 878 will connect to your Bluetooth helmet. No problem. We've had users that have done that before and reported that it does work.
878 Plus.
The 878 Plus, yeah, with Bluetooth. And even the 578 with Bluetooth will work with that. Now what you could do with that is have it connected to your helmet and then have the Bluetooth push-to-talk button. I don't know if we have one of those running around here, but you can wrap that with the Velcro around, say, your handlebars, and push the button to actuate your push-to-talk, and then just talk into your helmet, and it will work perfectly fine. Okay, safetystore.com. Can you buy an extra PTT for your radios? Yeah, I believe we have extra PTT buttons for sale.
Yep. Bluetooth PTT.
Scott Beer says, you're not just a dealer, you're the best dealer. Thank you, Scott. We really appreciate that. Okay. Cool. Okay, if you've already programmed in, can a talk group be inputted from your keypad, say TAC 310? Can you input a talk group from your keypad?
Input a talk group. I believe your talk group list should be pre-populated. You can select a talk group via your knobs, but I believe your talk group should be pre-populated from within CPS. I've not actually seen a live example of somebody entering a talk group via the keypad here. I'm going to research it here, but I haven't seen it, and it's not very practical, so I'm going to say no on that one for now.
Cool. Yeah, and some people are commenting about the support and stuff like that. One thing, we have had some issues recently with support. We've been overloaded a little bit due to just like, I think a lot of people have been home due to the whole global pandemic, and thus are, they're hanging out with their radios and they want to ask their questions, and that's fine, totally fine. We've just been a bit overwhelmed. We actually have staffed up recently. We've hired on an additional 3 or 4 people into the company just in the last week or two, and so a few of those people are going to be doing support. We've actually brought on Dwayne Reese, N6DMR. If you've ever interacted with him, he's a great guy. We hung out with him at the Hamfest in Florida just recently this winter, Hamcation. So he's actually been brought on. He's an official tech now with BridgeCom. So we've also have another couple guys, and so we should be able to address all the support inquiries as they come in, and we're just getting better about that in our continued effort to serve you the best way we can. We'll be having more videos coming out, be able to answer your questions faster, and all that good stuff.
Oh yes.
So we have heard you, and we're trying to accommodate you the best we can.
Plus, we have a new ticketing system now.
Yep.
So before, a few things were falling through the cracks because we had a chat, we had multiple emails, we had a phone, and we had well, it was just multiple systems. Now we're down to one. So as far as it falling through the cracks, I think we got you. You're in good hands here.
Yeah, so we are a small but growing company, and we want to give you the best support possible, want to have the best videos possible, and so we are staffing up and getting better. So when you buy one of these radios, you have guides that guide you all the way from getting out of the box to setting it up and making contacts. And if you ever have any questions or need help, we are just a phone call or email away.
Hey, William, shoot me a video on that, shoot me an email on that, support@bridgecomsystems.com, and I'll try to make a video about it here once I see how you did it there. So, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll go and answer some questions here in a second. But, if you guys ever have any questions or video ideas, please shoot them over to us, and we would love to make videos about them, because all of our videos are just based on questions you guys have. And so if you have any, don't hesitate to let us know. We may not make it instantly, but we will definitely try to make it. Okay. Wesley asks, does satellite work with the 878? So I guess if you can talk to satellites perhaps.
Does satellite work with the 878? Well, what you can do, if you consider the International Space Station to be a satellite, oh yes, you can get on a nice little simplex frequency and you can talk to the space station on your 878. Now, I recommend turbo mode, and I recommend using better than the stock antenna, probably like one of our Schramm Browning repeater antennas on a length of heliax pointed in the right direction. But yeah, you can talk to the space station on the 878. I recommend the 578 because it's a little more wattage. So yeah.
Cool. Okay. Hal asks, is it capable of out-of-band operations such as the Mars? I assume he's talking about our radios here. Again, but you can answer that again.
Well, Mars, I don't think is Part 90. Mars is by special certification. If you're licensed to do it, yes, you can get the radio to go out of band to do it. Again, I'm not sure what the legalities are like and what the licensing is like on that. I haven't personally tried it. But just so you know, the radio is Part 90 certified, and anything, whether it's certified or not, can be used on a ham band. So if you can use it under Part 90 certification, then you can use this radio for it.
Yeah, when the radio's in professional mode.
If you cannot, when it's in professional mode only. That's right. When Part 90 does not cover that particular band or band plan, you cannot use it. It's up to you to obey all FCC and applicable laws when using this radio. We're not going to represent, hey, it does this, hey, it does that. If it's part of Part 90, yes. If it's not, then no.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah, looks like James might have to go. But yeah, if you guys can stay till the end, again, we are going to be drawing you can sign up for the giveaway right now. We're going to be drawing the winner towards the end of the stream here. So you do have to be present to win. Present to win. What we'll do is I'll draw the winner's name, and you'll comment, and I'll say, hey, he commented, he wins. And if he doesn't comment, then I will draw somebody else, and they will win. And I will keep drawing people until I have a clear winner that comments in the comments. The claim
Yep,
is
I know
prize.
you well, Russell. Yep. Oh, yes.
Yep. Cool. Okay, Ian McAlpine asks, can you give us an overview of the content in BridgeCom University? In addition to how to use the radio, does it teach how DMR? I can't, the comment's been cut off, but I would assume how DMR works and stuff. The answer is yes. So we actually have a library of videos. We have videos like what is DMR, how it will work for you. We have videos, like written guides by people other than people in our company that have written guides on like what is DMR, going through all the intricacies, all the basics, every little like term and things like that, to show how it works. Oh, it looks like the video may have been. Oh, we switched to video. Okay. Yeah, how it works. In addition to that, we have videos, walking you through getting this radio, how to set it up right out of the box, how to set up a code plug, all that kind of stuff in the university. And again, you can, if you go onto our website, you can actually see, if you go on the BridgeCom University tab, you can look at the entire library and all the titles of videos in there before you buy a radio or anything like that. And we're adding more every day, every week to supplement our existing knowledge base. Okay, let's see. All right, Chris just ordered a case and speaker mic for his HT. Fantastic, Chris. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Let's see, anything else? Okay. Okay, so Ryan says he's got a GMRS family license and he wants a GMRS repeater so I can talk to his young kiddos at work. And yes, we actually do have, so we have our BridgeCom BCR 40Us or DU, that's the repeater with a duplexer. We actually do sell a line of repeaters, guys, and duplexers. We sell them in 440, 2 meter, and 220, and they are available and shipping now. If you want to get a GMRS repeater, we actually do have that. So we have a Part 90 certified BCR 40U UHF repeater with a 40 watt max output. You could buy that with an internal duplexer and get it totally. You can even buy feed line and antennas from us. We can get you a whole plug and play system for your repeater use. So we can just give us your frequencies, tone, call sign, and how much power you'd like to output. We program it all up for free. And right now, if you order within the next 30 days, you're going to get a free, and you present the code to us, you're going to get a free programming kit and a speaker mic worth $115. But we can actually get you a plug and play setup so you can talk to your friends and your kids and all of your people in your club. And those are analog repeaters right now. You can actually buy, we do have a digital upgrade kit that can turn your repeater into DMR for amateur use only, Fusion, or D-Star, and that can actually function in a mixed mode capacity, and you can have analog and digital mode working at the same time, theoretically. Or it can work like that. It might not be the optimal, but it can do it. Okay.
Okay, so the radios have printed manuals. We recommend the digital or online documentation as it's much more detailed. You're not going to get far with the printed manuals. Now, the DV Megas don't have printed manuals. That is actually all going to be online. You get BridgeCom University for free with purchase, and it's video, so it is digital manuals then for the DV Mega.
Yeah. Yep. Manuals, they're okay. They're kind of Chinglishy and not super duper helpful. So that's why we've created all these resources, is because we weren't really happy with the existing information out there. So we decided to record all of our own videos and make all of our own written guides and put them in BridgeCom University. And you will get all that information when you buy an AnyTone, handheld or mobile, for free at $97 value. Okay, Chris Dameron is asking, how easy is the programming if I was new to DMR? Again, as we've said it before, super duper easy. As long as you can follow instructions and watch the videos, setting up this radio will be a breeze.
Yes.
The biggest problems we seem to have is people that don't want to follow the instructions and just want to Rambo it and just try to figure it out themselves. And that's where a lot of people get hung up, and they want to call us for support and stuff like that. And most of the time, it's just because they did not watch the existing video that was already there.
YouTube the words BridgeCom code plug. We have a version 2 of the code plug video, which I've done based on, hey, I've just gotten this thing right out of the box. What do I do next? That's what this video is based on. And you're about to see just how easy it really is. Now, yes, is it more complicated than it was to program your analog-only radio? Oh, I guarantee you it'll be a little more complicated, but not much. Watch the video. It's there, but it is easy.
Okay, Seth Thomas asks, does the DV Mega support time slot 1 and time slot 2 simultaneously, or is it just one at a time? Which one do hotspots usually operate on? Time slots.
I believe we have ours configured to operate on time slot number 2. I believe is the default. Cool. I'll have to check the code plug, but I believe it's 2.
Okay, great. Awesome. We'll look to the questions again. Okay. Does the hotspot support talk group scanning?
Talk group scanning. Oh boy. Well, the radio supports digital channel talk group scanning. See, everything is radio based. The DV Mega is just a conduit. Say, okay, so you have your modem that goes between your the phone company and your computer. So you have your modem. It's a conduit. The radio is the actual controller over that. And, well, yes, your radio scans digital. So it's going to scan whatever digital comes through this conduit. So yes and no. It's based on your radio. This is the brain. This is the slave. Okay, This is the brain.
Yeah, all of your programming and everything, when you program in your channels and your talk groups and stuff, if you're going to try to use it with a hotspot, all of that's going to be done in here. The hotspot is nothing more than this radio beams the talk group number to the hotspot, and the hotspot just keys up whatever the radio sent it. It just passes through whatever information the radio told it to pass through. That's it.
And I see you guys are backing me up. It is time slot 2. Perfecto. Perfecto.
Cool. Okay, cool. So Mark is asking, does his entries in today's giveaway carry over to the other days? No, they are all separate giveaways with separate winners and separate pools of entries, okay? So again, this giveaway is going on right now. Should be a link in the comment section somewhere or in the description below the stream for you to sign up. Just need your email, call sign, and your name, and we will be drawing that towards the end of the giveaway. And I will give you guys some time. I know there's a little bit of lag on the stream and the comment section, but we will wait for a minute or two, and if we do not get a comment, we'll draw somebody else. But you do have to be present today to win this giveaway. We will have 2 more giveaways after today, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you what we're going to be giving away on Sunday right now. So for day 3, we're going to be giving you a AnyTone 878 Plus again, and a dual band DV Mega hotspot with all the pre-programming and setup. So you're going to get our whole plug-and-play package. You're going to get a Nagoya 701 antenna and a custom call sign sticker with that, a $653.99 value. So that's going to be the drawing on Sunday. That's kind of the big kahuna. You're going to get the entire plug-and-play package. Just give us your call sign DMR ID. We're going to program that up and ship it right out to you. Now, there's going to be a bit of delay on that. As I said before, we've had some delays with the factory, but we will get that out to you as soon as we have stock for DV Megas. So that's going to be day 3. And again, you do have to be present to win on all 3 days.
All right, Jay, yes, we're constantly expanding BridgeCom University. It's better now than it was to start with, and in a year or even months, it's going to be even better as we release things. I guess they go straight over to BridgeCom University.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Just looking at the comment section again here. Okay. Okay, do hotspots connect to the internet connection or send a signal to your local repeater? That's a good question. Sebastian?
So these hotspots actually connect to your internet connection. So what we supply with these is a small Ethernet patch cord cable, and you would actually go ahead and plug this into your router, or you can connect these via Wi-Fi to your home router. So these are actually for use within your home with an Ethernet router or with the cell phone's internet sharing capability. So really either or on that. It's just another function of Wi-Fi technically. Now the talk groups that you talk on your radio are the same talk groups that are used on digital repeaters. So again, the radio is the brain of it, the talk group is the brain of it. This is simply a conduit that plugs into your home network.
Yep. Cool. And just to restate again, guys, we are having a sale this weekend. And to restate those items that are on sale, If you buy any AnyTone HT, like the 878 Plus, 878, or 868, you're going to get a free Nagoya 701 antenna and a free custom call sign sticker from our friend KC8 GL Greg. So that's a $26 value total you're going to get when you buy a radio this weekend only. And as well, if you buy an AnyTone 578 mobile, you're going to get a free custom call sign sticker with that. We also have 20% off all of our AnyTone accessories, like our mics, batteries, Nagoyas, the tri-band antenna for the 578, cases, all that stuff, and the links for that are in the description below, and will probably be posted in the comment section as well. And we're also, for our repeaters, we do have our repeaters on sale, and you're going to get a free programming kit and speaker mic when you order a repeater this weekend or within the next 30 days with our coupon code, because we know you may have to confer with other people involved in the purchase. So we'll go back to the questions here. Anything you've seen?
I didn't think that happened, Todd, but if I did, excuse me there. I've
Yeah, I mean, this is live, guys. So we're just people. Let's see. Jersey Joe asks, are you going to be on the same time each day? We will be on today from 10 to 12 noon Central Time, tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. noon Central Time, and on Sunday we will be on from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Central Time. So not the same time every day, but it will be the same time today and tomorrow. Okay, let's see.
All right, Ethan, so you have an analog-only radio, so you're not going to be able to use it with the dB Mega, unfortunately. We'll need to get you to upgrade to one of our AnyTones to use the dB Mega.
Cool. So AJ asks, if I provide frequencies for my area, can the hotspot be loaded with them? The answer for that is no. That's not how hotspots work. Your local frequencies will probably be for your local repeaters, which is just going to be a radio to repeater type thing. But again, we do not do any of that programming for your local area frequencies because we cannot test your local area frequencies from the shop, so we cannot ensure that they work. And we do not want to send you a potentially, product that's programmed the wrong way. So we do not do any local frequency programming. Mike Barefoot asks how old I am and how long I've been licensed, and he thanks us for doing a great job. Thank you. I am actually 20 years old right now. I got licensed when I was 15. My call sign is November 0 Romeo Echo Yankee. That's a vanity. And then I had an original, but I changed it to this vanity. R-E-Y, Ray is my middle name. So that's a fun fact for you. So that actually means king in Spanish, which is kind of cool. So that's why my call sign is N0REY. But yep, been licensed now for 5 years. I think it was like in around February or January of 2015 I got licensed. And so I've been, working here, and since then, you've gone to a lot of Hamventions, a lot of Hamfest, and love hanging out with you guys and doing these streams and, talking to you. And I've, some of you talked to me to do sales. I've done sold a lot of stuff, and talked to a lot of people, helped a lot of people out get their problems and their solutions fixed, So, yeah. Sebastian, how long have you been? What's your call sign again, and how long have you been licensed?
KB0TTL. I was actually also licensed when I was age 15, but that was a very, very long time ago. That was 1995. So recently upgraded to my general class license, and having some fun out on HF as well. See a few call signs out here that I believe are familiar. Actually. Coming across the screen, so it's possible. Check your logbooks, I may be there. But, yes.
Cool. So yeah, some guys are asking what's the best power to use with your radio when talking to a hotspot. Sebastian, could you kind of answer that, and how powerful is the hotspot?
The hotspot goes between 5 and 10 milliwatts, and it comes with a short, stubby little antenna. Not the most efficient little antenna, little dual band antenna. I've heard people were able to communicate with their hotspots up to a quarter mile, but really I find that optimistic. I find 300 feet to be more range you would expect on your city block there. So
yeah, but for most use cases, that's going to be perfectly fine. You're mostly going to be using this on a desk right next to you, or perhaps in a car right next to you, so you're probably never more than a few feet away. But if you're using a hotspot, we probably recommend using the low power setting of 1 watt on the handheld or 5 watts on the mobile, just due to the fact that the transmitter on the hotspot's only like 5 milliwatts. So you're not anything more than that's going to be pretty overkill. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Ted Federer. Do you know Ted?
For the name.
That he was the VE that signed your ticket.
Yes, I remember. Oh, yes. Hey, Ted. Yeah, I remember.
That's great.
Very
Cool.
well.
There's a lot of cool people here. How many people? How many people here are on the stream? Let's see. Okay, 300 people are here right now. Wow, that's quite a few. We probably wouldn't be able to fit 300 around our Hamfest booth if we were actually in person. So that's really neat to have you guys all here. Really appreciate that. Okay, Mr. Browser is asking, can he put an external antenna on a hotspot? Well, it does have one, but yes, you could upgrade it with a different antenna. It's got a, I believe this one has an SMA male connection. Let's see, it's opposite of the radio, whatever's on the radio. So this one has a male on the radio side. So the hotspot's going to have an SMA female on the radio side. So you can use that kind of antenna and upgrade it if you want a little bit more range. But so you could do that.
Another VE there, Keith. Yep, good to see you. Good to see you.
There you go. Okay, on the tri-band mobile antenna, what can the mounting base be changed? What type of mount does it come with? Okay, so this is it's a SO239 or PL259. It's like it's a standard UHF type connection on the bottom there.
All right, so the female on the back of your radio is actually SO239, and yes, the male version is a PL259.
Mm-hmm.
So yes.
So the story with those is we originally got some mag mount bases for those for the antennas, but when we actually tried to use them, they didn't work. They would not hold the radio on there at standard highway speed, or hold the antenna on there at standard highway speed. So we opted to just sell the antenna by itself without a mount, so that we'd recommend putting some kind of permanent fixed mount on your vehicle when using it, because we found that mag mounts, strong single ones or even the triple ones would not hold this antenna up. So whether just the mag mounts were not very good, or just the antenna is kind of big, whatever the reason is, it wouldn't hold up. So due to safety concerns, we decided to just sell the antenna by itself. So you can put that on any standard UHF mount base.
Yes, Mr. 318, you're absolutely right. You don't want to put a larger antenna than the stock on the Mega. You get all kind of spurious emissions, and actually the performance goes down. So yeah, you want to use the stock antenna on it.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's asking what kind of mic we're using for the live stream. This is actually a Blue Yeti mic. That's what we're using for the live stream, and it's right next to us. This is a really good quality studio mic. Okay, let's see. Okay, any awareness on the AnyTone product roadmap? Any planned releases? Well, any changes to 5.7 or removable head? We do have some products coming down the pipe. Those are super top secret, but we will be announcing them when they are ready. But everything right now is great to order. This is all top of the line stuff right now. No plans. This is all really great. It's going to be good. We do have some more products, but those are super top secret. And we do have some other stuff. We may offer some HF products in the future, but all this stuff is kind of in the works. Maybe some commercial stuff as well. It's not all pinned down, but we will be announcing those when the time comes.
Yes, folks, I'm looking into some HF stuff. Looking with great anticipation into some HF stuff. So
cool. So Tornado James is asking, do you provide all the connectors with the base radio? I'm assuming he means the AnyTone 578. What does it come with? Does it come with? It has a standard. If we can clip to the product filming camera real quick.
Yeah, let's jump down here. Okay, so this 578 has.
But product camera.
Just hope and pray that we have not removed any accessories here from this box here. I'm going to flip this open here right quick.
This is a standard.
Okay, this is how you're going to see it when it comes in your package at home. You're going to have the AnyTone stickers. Ta-da! I love them.
It's over here.
You're going to have
here. Let me get.
Well, a little Bluetooth guide.
You
have your manual. You're going to like the video guides online a lot better, and you're going to like that manual. Just by the way, FYI. You have your mounting bracket. You have your radio. Yes, you have your radio. Let's see.
And we do have an unboxing for all this stuff on the product page as well.
You have your power cord. You got a little microphone bracket. Love these little microphone brackets. You got your PTT push-to-talk Bluetooth button. You got the cable to charge it. You got your mounting screws. You got your GPS antenna. You got your mic. Can I say charging cable? Programming cable, and a bag of fuses. So you've got all the hardware, mounting hardware, your microphone, your sticker, your instructions, and your power cable. So
yeah, everything you need. You will need if we can just switch back now.
Sorry.
It's okay. Cool. You can just push all that stuff to the side here. Change the box. Okay. Great. Yeah, but you will need to provide your own antenna mount with accompanying cable to plug into this and plug it into an antenna probably. Because that would be the best way. But again, it's standard UHF connections on the back of the radio and on our tri-band antenna, if you're curious. Okay, cool. Let's see if we have any other questions in the chat. If you have any questions, please drop them in the chat. We're just here for a couple hours today. We probably have another half an hour on the stream. So we'll be on today or tomorrow and the next day. But if you have any questions, product questions, we'd love to answer them. Again, you can order all these specials online. There should be links in the description and the comments. That's what we're here. It's a Hamvention special. We want to make it as much like the real thing as possible. We do have some specials. It's always great to have some deals. So those are available to order on the website, or you can call or email us. Operators are standing by to take your order. Go ahead.
Yeah, hell, it's got GPS. It does APRS. It's a pretty decent little rig.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So our phone number, it should be in the description, but it's 816-532-8451. Again, 816-532-8451. Okay, let's see. Ethan's asking, does he need a license to have a call sign?
Yes.
Yes, you would need an amateur radio license, and with that, you'll get an amateur radio call sign.
That first license, that tech license, takes you about a week or two to study for. If you were slow like I was back at age 15, super easy to get. There's testing sessions all over the U.S. I think they're starting to open up again now. So, it's going to be easy to get. It's going to be the best study cram session you've ever had because it's going to be one of the most rewarding. So, yes.
Mm-hmm. J Powell is asking if we know if we're coming out with a mobile with a removable head. As of right now, we are not. There is. We would love to have one with a 578 with a removable head, but as of right now, there is no word on that being released anytime soon, and there's no ETA on it being developed right now. But we've been pestering them to make one.
220 is 5 watts on the mobile. 5 watts on the mobile.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Alex Alonzo asks, where's BridgeCom located? We are in Smithville, Missouri, just about 20 minutes north of Kansas City, Missouri, and right on in the outside of the KC metro area, right in the middle of the country. So, and all of our techs and everything, all of our customer service people, salespeople are all located right here in this building in just north of Kansas City, Missouri. So if you ever call us up, you're going to talk to an knowledgeable American guy or girl that's going to be able to answer your questions promptly. Okay. All right, let's see if any questions. If you guys have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. Or the comments next to the stream. We'd love to answer them for you right here. Okay, Ron asks, what is the size in inches of the new mobile radio? Also, does it have to come out each time to program? The dimensions are actually the best way is there. If you go to the link and go to the product page for this radio, we actually have a picture on there that shows the dimensions all the way from the end of the knobs to the back of the radio, and it's very clear. So if you want information in order to mount it somewhere, all that information is on a picture on the product page. That would be the best way to get that information. And if you need to program it, I believe the programming is like on the side here. There's a little port where the micro USB goes in, and so you don't necessarily have to take it out of your vehicle to program it, but you would have to put your computer next to it to do that and have that port accessible. Correct?
That is correct.
Yeah. Great. Okay. All right. And the programming cable is this cable right here. If you can just pop the product view real quick.
Actually, the 5 watts on that is relative. AnyTone claims it puts out 10 watts. I haven't seen one do it yet, but usually 5 watts, between 5 and 7 watts on the average test module model. So conservatively, I just said 5 watts on the specs that we have on our website. So, yeah.
Yes. Yep. So it's just a standard USB to micro USB cable, nothing fancy. I don't even think there's a chip in it or anything. It's just a standard cable for programming the 578. Now the 878 programming cable is a little bit different. It's a USB to Kenwood K1 style microphone plug like that, the 2-prong plug. So it's a bit different. Yep, you can program the radios from your laptop, no problem. Okay, 5 watt. Jim's asking if there's rumors that the 5 watt 220 may be added later with a firmware update. I don't know what you mean with that. The 578 has 220. It already has 5 watts. It already has 5 watts of 220 in it right now. The 878 does not have 220. It's a dual band radio.
Right.
All of our handhelds are dual band only on UHF 440 and VHF 2 meter. And they are going to be 7 watts on VHF high power and 6 watts on UHF. Cool. Can you talk about getting started making contacts on DMR? Okay, so Sam is asking if we can talk about making contacts on DMR on the larger worldwide talk groups, and maybe how to do that. So what would be required in terms of equipment and like to make contacts all over the world with DMR?
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and sequester out in the next couple of weeks a special video that shows access to the worldwide talk group using our plug-and-play bundle. As it exists, you'll be able to hear in the background people talking in from all over the world. While I cannot do a live QSO for advertisement purposes, I could do a pre-recorded QSO, and I could just show, I could demonstrate it that way. And so that's how I would choose to do that in the future, just with some audio of me, on there, talking on a worldwide talk group, and then I'll show you the code plug. I'll show you how I entered it. We could do all of that. Upcoming video, stay tuned. YouTube channel.
But in terms of how to do it, you would need either a radio, or you definitely need a DMR radio like one of these, and you could get a DMR hotspot to talk on the worldwide channels. I think Brandmeister has some, or you could talk in with a radio directly into a repeater that has some of these international talk groups on them, and that's how you could make international contacts with DMR. Is via a hotspot or via a repeater linked to some worldwide channels. So that's how you could do that. Okay. Let's see. Bought it from BridgeCom. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks. Just going through here. Okay. Ash is asking, how does he need his call sign to transmit?
Yes.
Yes. You would need your call sign to transmit. And it's tied to your DMR ID. That's definitely required.
Okay, Ethan, I think you have a single band, not a single band, you have an analog-only radio, so you're going to need a DMR radio, preferably in AnyTone to do that job, so I don't think that Baofeng is going to cut it there.
Cool, okay. Yeah, and just a reminder, guys, right now it's 11:35, so probably in 10-15 minutes or so, I'm going to go ahead and draw the winner of the giveaway. So if you haven't signed up for that, I'll have them drop another link in the comments and in the description. But please click on that link and enter the giveaway. This is totally for you guys. Most of you are probably on our list already. So we just want to give you some value. We usually have a giveaway at these at the show, but we're going to have 3 this time, and we just want to make sure that you're included in that. So if you haven't already, go ahead and sign up for the giveaway with a link in the comments or the description below, and we'll be drawing that in just a few minutes. And you do have to be present to win. Okay. Cool. So Hal just ordered. He says he ordered the 878 Plus, but it didn't ask him for his DMR ID. So the only time we're going to be asking you for your call sign and DMR ID is if you buy a plug and play package. All of these radios, like if you just buy a standalone 878 Plus or 578 or anything like that, standalone, we are not going to program it. We do not need your call sign or DMR ID. It'll be up to you to program that. It will come with BridgeCom University to show you how. The only thing we program is our plug-and-play packages, and then we will need your call sign and DMR ID.
Skyway 4, we have an excellent upgrade antenna that goes above and beyond the stock as far as gain is concerned. We'll also be doing a video shortly on the advantages of its use, which is the 701 from Nagoya for the handheld, for any of our handhelds, the 701 from Nagoya. So.
Yep, and that's, this Nagoya is probably the must-have, upgrade that you can just use all the time, no matter what you're doing with the radio. There is a bigger version of this called the 771, but it's a bit too long for most things. It's kind of like an armpit scratcher type antenna. It's really great if you're outdoors or something like that, but just for an everyday antenna, this is only just a tiny bit larger than the stock antenna, and it's going to improve your range and reception significantly.
No, DMR radios are not expensive. We can get you into an 868, which is the base model DMR radio from AnyTone, for $158 plus tax, so they are not expensive.
Cool. Okay.
That would be the 868 is the cheapest one we can get you. DMR radio.
Yeah. So Safety Store is asking, are DMR radios limited to what talk groups are on the repeater? You could probably answer that better. How does that work exactly?
How they're programmed to talk into a repeater?
Well, are they limited based on what talk groups are on the repeater?
A sysop on a repeater can ban certain talk groups from the repeater. So yes, they are actually limited based on how the sysop has it programmed. It's a complicated thing, but if you want all the talk groups available at all times, you're going to want a DV Mega, and then just bottom line, it's a DV Mega.
Cool. Is Ham Radio Crash Course? Oh, hey, Ham Radio Crash Course is here. Josh is here. Hi, Josh. Thanks for coming on, and hi, Jason, as well, from Ham Radio 2.0. We really appreciate you guys coming on and watching the stream and supporting us. We plan on supporting you next weekend. We really look forward to that stream that's going to be going on.
Heck yeah.
That's a really neat project you guys have all put together. Really cool. Okay, yep. In terms of the best bang for your buck for getting on DMR, some people are going to try to get the cheapest possible option. And I just really can't wholeheartedly recommend that. We've tried using some, for a little bit, we even tried selling the TYT MD380s and stuff. And we stopped selling them because they were just so hard to work with. And they are a cheap radio, but when you're getting on DMR, you can go cheap, but you're going to be eternally frustrated, and it's probably not going to work for you because you're not going to have any support, any resources. And most likely the radio is not going to work very well. The software is not going to work very well. So if you're actually even able to set it up and use it, which is a gamble in amongst itself, you're going to probably be hassling with the entire time. Whereas if instead you kind of get a radio like this 878 Plus or something like that comes with our $97 value BridgeCom University with tutorials that's going to walk you through the entire process and support from real people. I think you're going to have a much better time because the software is much easier to use. The tutorials are all there that we've made, and the support is all there. I mean, that's the reason that we chose the AnyTone line to sell, is because it's such a user-friendly radio. The radio was meant to be programmed by amateur radio users. It's very easy very intuitive software, and it just works very, very reliably. And that's why we chose to sell it as opposed to a different line. It's just because it's such an easy radio to use for DMR. So if it was me, I'd want to get a radio that worked, and that I could easily and reliably set up and use all the time.
And yes, Ethan, I did say 868. I don't have one on the table right now, but if you'll contact sales, we'll do our best to get you set up with one. So yeah, 868.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So Christopher Scott's asking what the difference between the 868 and the 878 is again. A couple people have asked this, but I'll go ahead and answer it again. And we do have I have made a video literally comparing all three models, and it's going to be on the product pages for these products on our store. But basically, the main difference is that the 868 only has 150,000 DMR contacts that you can put into it, whereas the 878 has 200,000. And there's actually more than 150,000 DMR contacts right now, so they will not all fit in the 868. Other than that, the 878 has roaming capability, so you can switch to, so like if you have a bunch of repeaters programmed in and you're driving down the road, the highway, it'll automatically switch to the strongest signal repeater as you go down the road. In addition to that, it also has analog APRS transmit capability, so it'll beacon your location out. And we know that a lot of people in like emergency service applications or anything like that like this feature for safety reasons, and also just for hobbyists, you know, so people can see where you are on that. It's like APRS.FI or something like that.
APRS.FI, yep.
Yeah. So you can, but it does not. It's just transmit only. There's only APRS transmit on these radios on analog and DMR. Does not have a receiver, so it's just going to be a beacon for you. Now, as well as that's the difference between the 868 and the 878. The 878 Plus is the same as the 878, except it has the fantastic Bluetooth capability. So you can have, here's a push-to-talk button. So it comes with a push-to-talk button like this, and you can connect the radio to your favorite Bluetooth device, whether it be car stereo, headset, motorcycle helmet, speaker, anything like that, and you can talk with the radio connected simultaneously to this Bluetooth push-to-talk button and your audio device. So all you have to do is just actuate this push-to-talk button, which can be tied to your steering wheel or handlebars or anything like that, and almost have a hands-free setup for your radio, which is really, really cool. Cool. Okay, so going on, only a few more minutes left in the stream. I'll probably announce the winner probably here in a few minutes, so if you haven't already, please go sign up for the giveaway. Link in the description and in the comments section somewhere. Just on my computer. And I'm going to just pull up my computer here and draw the winner and just tell you, and just wait for them to comment. And if they don't comment, then I'll draw another winner until somebody comments and claims the prize. Okay, just answer a few more questions here.
We have a 12-volt battery replacement device, a battery eliminator for your vehicle if your battery runs dead. That's a good question.
I think, Sebastian, there's one in that box down there if you want to show people.
Yeah, let me grab it here.
Yeah, so we do have a battery eliminator, like he said, and I'll show that to you. It just clips right into your battery and into your 12-volt slot. If we can just clip down here to the product view camera. So this is the battery eliminator. Just snaps right into your battery. It's got just a car cigarette plug. And you just take your radio here and you pop the battery off and just pop this battery eliminator on just like that. Just very seamless, looks like it fits right in the radio, and then you just plug this into your car charging socket, and you've got unlimited power from your car, and you can save your batteries till you get to your destination. So like that, and if we go ahead and click back to the other camera now. So that's really neat. That is available normally for $15, I believe, but right now everything is 20% off, so 20% off of $15, and you can order that standalone or with your radio or other accessories. Go for this over here. Okay, awesome. Drop-in charger for the car. Yes, there is one of those. So somebody's asking if there is a drop-in charger for the car. There is. It's just like a bucket charger. It just comes with the standard bucket charger, but it comes with, instead of a wall wart cable, it comes with a 12-volt DC cable that plugs into the bucket and then can plug into your car charging adapter. So that is available. I think it's like $22, and again, that's 20% off as well right now. So it's 80% of $22, I think. Cool. Somebody's asking, James is asking, will the radio lose programming if the battery dies during operation?
If the battery dies during operation, no. There goes my light fixture here. Okay. Does not lose programming if the battery dies. It should just simply reboot as soon as a new battery is inserted. Now, if the battery dies or if the power is disconnected during a firmware update, you could be in a world of hurt, so make sure you got a fresh battery for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Leo is asking, are the BridgeCom University videos available anytime after you complete them? The answer for that is yes. So when you buy any of our AnyTone radios, you're going to get the BridgeCom University associated with it, and you will get lifetime access and unlimited replays and everything like that for the universe. So you can watch it in whatever order you want, whenever you want, as many times as you want. There's no limits or it doesn't expire or anything like that. Okay, Martin is asking, can you pair an 878 to an APRS Droid via Bluetooth? Probably not. The Bluetooth for this radio is for audio devices only, and then the push to talk button. That's the only things it can connect
It's
to.
strictly audio on
Strictly
that.
audio, yeah.
You can't program through it. It's audio.
It's just audio. That's it. Bluetooth audio. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So just the Bluetooth doesn't work with any apps or any other devices. It's just simply an audio Bluetooth connection, and then also the additional connection to the button, which is literally just a button that actuates the PTT. That's all it does. There's no microphone in the button. It's just a button. Okay, AJ's asking, when does the accessory discount expire? The accessory discount and all the other discounts expire Sunday, May 17th at 11:59 p.m. So make sure you get your orders in this weekend, hopefully as soon as possible, but they do expire Sunday at midnight. Okay. Yep. So I'm going to probably go, we're almost out of time here, folks. So I think about 11:50, I'm going to go ahead and draw the winner of the giveaway. Maybe even 11:55.
And John, just real quick, the drop-in charger. Okay. To charge your battery, you're going to want that plus the eliminator. So you're going to want the eliminator to keep your radio going while your battery's charging. So you're going to need 2 ports to plug in your car, one for the cradle to charge, and one for the eliminator. So you're going to need both accessories to do what you're asking there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and the discount on the accessories right now is 20% off, just AnyTone accessories. Nothing else is 20% off, just AnyTone accessories. And that is available until Sunday, May 17th at 11:59 p.m. And all the links to the products and the accessory discounts are in the description below, and I'm sure somebody will comment it just now on the video as well, so you can go check out that and place your order. Now, I'm going to go ahead and draw the winner at 11:55 local time here. So if you haven't signed up for the giveaway, hit the link in the description below or in the comment section somewhere to go ahead and sign up. Before I draw it, you do have to be present to win, and if you're not, sorry, out of luck. I told you in advance. All right.
Oh, that's 2 meters, not 20 meters. 2 meters. 2 meters and 440. It's not 20 meters.
Yeah, 2 meter. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. Manuel is asking, if you win the radio, do you get the university as well? Yes, you do. You get the university included. $97 value. You can get it included for free when you win the radio. Yep, it's all included. All of our support and everything is included if you win the giveaway.
All right. Dwayne Reese, the DMR King, is here.
Yes. Hi, guys. Dwayne, really cool guy. Really fun to be with. Yep. And this is the battery eliminator. 12 volt. Somebody's asking about it as well. I don't know. You could probably modify this, maybe cut off an end or something like that. It's just a straight pass-through connection. So I'm not an electronics wizard, but if you could figure that out, you might be able to. Okay, I'm going to be drawing the winner at 11:55. So that's in 5 short minutes. So make sure to get signed up for that giveaway, and I'm going to draw the winner right on time, and I'll give it a minute or two because we do have a bit of a delay in the comments, but you will have to be present to win, and if you're not, I'm going to draw somebody else. Okay, great, wonderful. And guys, again, we're going to be having these live streams. Make sure to join us again tomorrow at 10 a.m. again till 12 noon tomorrow, Saturday, Central Time. Right here, same spot on our YouTube channel. We're going to be sending out some more email reminders about this, but we're going to be here again tomorrow and again the next day to answer all your guys' questions and do demos and help you with whatever you guys need. We really enjoy doing it, and we're going to be doing another giveaway each day, a different giveaway. So if you don't win today, you'll have a chance tomorrow, and if you don't win that day, you'll even have a chance on the third day. Lots of stuff being given away, probably more than we've ever done at a Hamfest. Cool. Yeah, so we got a few minutes left. Make sure to go sign up for the giveaway. After this is over, make sure to go ahead and go on our website, place your orders if you want to, or give us a call. We do have stuff ready to sell, and it's going quickly. So make sure to do that. Any last minute questions today, I'd love to answer in the next 4 minutes or so, and then I'm going to go ahead and draw the winner, and we'll close out. So, okay. Somebody's asking if you could discuss how the transition from analog to DMR went for you. I don't know if he's addressing us. Tornado James is asking. But if anybody was going to transition from analog to DMR, there is a bit of a learning curve, not gonna lie. But if you get a radio like this, follow the instructions of BridgeCom University, you'll have no problem at all learning DMR and getting on there and making contacts and having all sorts of new experiences with your newfound friends.
Took me all of a couple of weeks to make that transition successfully, where I was coding my own plugs, adding repeaters, things of that nature. So then again, I spent a lot of time doing it over that week, but you can do it pretty quick. So
absolutely. So, yep, thank you all for the comments. Make sure to, if you haven't already, go ahead and drop a like down in wherever the likes are being dropped. Make sure to drop a like, share with your friends, and tell them about the live streams tomorrow. Tell them about the sales, because this is a once a year event, and we don't have these sales every day. They are just for this weekend only. So make sure to hit the like button. So we know you guys like this, and we'll do these in the future. All sorts of different topics we've got planned. We've got more people now, more resources, so we'll be able to do more support videos and more live streams for you if you guys hit the like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell on our channel, so you'll know every time we put up a new sale, new giveaway, new support video, or a new live stream. So make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. We'll really appreciate it, and it helps us to make more stuff for you guys. Okay, we'll see if any more questions. Yeah, so the winner will be drawn. So what I'm gonna do to draw the winner, just 2 more minutes, guys, 2 more minutes to sign up. What I'm gonna do is get my computer. It's just sitting on a chair here. I'm gonna pull it out, and I'm gonna click the draw winner button from all the people that have signed up on the form, and then I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna tell you guys who the winner is, and that winner must then comment on the stream, and if I see their comment within a minute or two, then I will claim them the winner, and if I don't see them, I will draw another winner because they must have left. So you do have to be present to win, no exceptions, and I'll just keep drawing winners as long as it takes until somebody claims the prize.
So yeah, y'all got to stick around here.
Yep. And because it's Hamvention, you do have to have a valid amateur radio call sign to win, I believe, as the form states. So, yeah. Cool. Yep. Again, a few last minutes here, about a minute left. Make sure to go again, hit the like button if you haven't already. You're just watching the stream. It doesn't take any effort at all to go and click the like button and click the subscribe button and the notification bell. We'd really appreciate it. It really helps the channel, helps us to produce more content for you. Cool. And if you just last minute here, if you need to sign up to the giveaway, there should be a link in the description and a link in the comment section somewhere for you to sign up to the giveaway. Okay. Oh, I'm starting to get the shakes, waiting, just about ready to draw the winner here.
Oh, yes.
Really excited. Really enjoyed. Thank you guys all for coming on again. We really enjoyed today's stream, and we're going to join you tomorrow, but we'll give it just about 20 more seconds here, and I'll pop the computer up, and we'll draw the winner and get us closed out. I can feel all the energy of you guys sitting in anticipation, just, waiting to hear your name drawn, but just hold on just a few more seconds. While we're waiting, make sure to hit that like button again. And again, we'll be tuning in tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time right here on our YouTube channel. If you'd like to tune in again, ask us some more questions that you come up and think of overnight or whatever like that. Okay, so it's 11:55. I'm going to go ahead and draw. Put my notebook over here. Pop my computer up.
All right.
And so we are going to draw the winner. All right, let's see how many entries we got. This is really cool. Let's see. Wow. Hold on, reporting. Okay, there are 346 of you that have joined the giveaway today. Really appreciate it. So one of you will be the lucky winner. Okay, so I'm going to just get the actions here. Okay, great. So one winner. I'm going to go ahead and draw it right now. Whoa. Okay, 1 out of 349 of you will win. Okay, all right. So the winner is Jason Nivens, call sign KD8YMD from Cincinnati, Ohio. So Jason, if you are on the stream, please comment within a minute or two to claim your prize, or I will draw another winner. So just waiting here. All right. Give it another minute for the lag. Jason Nivens from KD8YMD from Cincinnati. Let's see if he wins. I know, it's not Jason Johnston. I must have mispronounced there for a second. Has he commented yet? I'm not seeing it. Okay, looks like people are commenting his name. But Jason, pick again. Yeah, I don't think he's here, guys. One more chance. All right. Can you see anything, Buck? Have you seen anything? Okay, we've not seen anybody, so we're gonna draw another winner. Must be present to win, folks. All right.
Jason's gonna kick himself.
Did you find him? All right. Okay, all right, let's draw. We're going to repick. Alrighty, guys, another chance. All right, the new winner is Alan T. Youngblood, KD4FDX from Jacksonville, Florida, USA. Again, Alan T. Youngblood, KD4FDX. If you are viewing, please comment now. Where? J Sweeps, are you J? I don't. Is that? It's not Jason Nivens. Is J Sweeps Jason Nivens? Did he just comment? Yeah, I see it. I see it. J Sweeps, are you Jason Nivens? Say yes if you are, and we will verify you. Then you will be the winner. Okay, great. All right, so we'll win. We're gonna verify with him. J Sweeps, Jason Nivens, please go ahead and send us an email to I think contact us at bridgecomsystems.com just so we can verify your information and get your address and things like that. Thanks for claiming your prize. We will be having another giveaway tomorrow and the next day. So J Sweeps has claimed it. Congratulations, Jason. We really that was a close one, but you got in. We're going to give you the prize. So as long as your information is valid and you are the real guy, we're going to be giving you the prize. Please email us, and we'll get you set up. To everyone else, thank you for joining the stream. We're going to go ahead and close out. We look forward to, if you'd like to place an order for one of these deals, these are expiring Sunday at midnight, so please place your order soon. We will have operators standing by all day today, and then for 2 hours tomorrow and 2 hours the next day. Make sure to join us tomorrow for the stream from 10 to 12 Central Time. We'll be having another giveaway, going to be answering more of your questions. And then also on Sunday from 1 to 3, going to be having another giveaway and answering more of your questions. So we're going to go ahead and close out here. Again, Jason, please contact us so we can verify you and get you your prize. Everyone else, thank you for joining. Look forward to seeing you in the next stream. Thank you. 7-3. Have a nice day.